guys, today's video is a very exciting one because we are going to be doing a part 2 to this series. I think there's going to end up being 3 parts to this series, but the part 2 is actually going to be Sephora's top rated because you guys wanted to see a high-end version. With Sephora, I actually had to cap it at least 5,000 because I have 2 full pages of products that range from 5,000 to I think almost 20,000 reviews. If you guys are new to my channel, I hope you guys will stick around, watch this video with me, and if you guys love me, go ahead and subscribe. So let's get to it. So let's go ahead and start off with product number 1, which is a foundation. I actually was really surprised by this. I did not expect this to have as many reviews as it did already, and it is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. It had 15,000 reviews and 4 stars. I personally do not like this foundation. I just found it to actually cake up really bad on my skin. It did not do anything as far as like filter out my face. It actually accentuated my pores, it accentuated my texture, and it just didn't sit well throughout the day. Well, and it actually made me feel like I was wearing a completely second layer of foundation. It is a very popular foundation. Number 2 we move into is mascara. It is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, but this one retails for $25 and it has 5,000 reviews and it has 4.5 stars. This I'm actually not surprised is in here. It is a really good mascara if you suffer from your lashes falling quite often and you can't get a mascara to like hold up your lash. This is a really great mascara to go in with. It doesn't give you volume necessarily, but it does lengthen and really kind of give you a little bit of a lift. So we have the NARS Creamy Concealer. It retails for $30. That is the full size version, I believe. I know that they make a mini as well, which is what I have. This had 11,000 reviews. 4 stars. I'm gonna say 4 stars, but it has like 4 stars and then it just like barely touches the 5th star. This shade right here is called number 1. This is Chantilly. With this one, I do find that I have to kind of build up the coverage because it is a little bit, to me, it's a little bit lighter. So if you have like any sort of darkness, it does take a little bit more coverage to build up, but it is a good concealer. And I do like that they offer a full size and a mini, so you can try out the mini. And if you like the mini, you can get the full size. So then we move into the next one, which is the ABH Brow Wiz. This retails for $23, 14,000 reviews, and it had 4.5 stars. It is what I'm wearing on my brows today, and I have tried so many brow pencils, and truly this brow pencil, for some reason, just has that staying power to it. But the way that it does these little flicks and how precise this little brow pencil is just amazing. I truly love it. I think it's such a great brow product. I continue to buy it over and over. I tell myself I'm not going to, and I'm going to try something else because there are a lot of dupes out there. But to me, I truly feel like it's kind of hard to dupe because the formula is so good. So the next one we have is by Laneige. It is the Lip Sleeping Mask, which retails for $20, and it had 8,000 reviews and 4.5 stars. My kids will come home from school and their lips will be a little red right here from it being chapped. I'll put this on like right as soon as I see it starting to happen, and it will hydrate their lips so quickly, and then I don't have to worry about them at all. I prefer this way more than I prefer their lip balm. Next on the list was the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. This one retails for $39 as the full size, but you can also get a mini in this. It had 8,000 reviews and 4.5 stars. This was definitely one of those products that was so hyped about that actually delivered. You ever try one of those products that's so overhyped and then you try it and you're like, it's not even that good? This is actually amazing. The powder is so finely milled that it just lays so nicely on your skin. It gives you a nice blurred effect. It looks so good. It holds your concealer or your foundation, whatever it is that you're setting. You can use it under your eyes. You can use it to set your face. It's amazing, you guys. It is a little bit more on the pricier side, but it's definitely worth the money. If you guys have not tried this powder, I definitely recommend trying it. It's so freaking good. I don't think I've ever gone a month without speaking about this foundation because there's always a reason to talk about this foundation. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This here retails for $43. It had 5,000 reviews and it had 4 stars, and then it was barely teetering into that 5th star. So I feel like either people love this foundation, or they hate it. Like they hate it. So this is a super full coverage, but this truly was and is the one foundation that covers my acne, covers my acne scarring, any sort of redness or anything I have on my skin, it covers. And in the summertime, this is one of the only foundations that if I know I'm going to be outside and it's going to be hot and humid and I need my foundation to stay, this is what I go to. Next foundation we have, I do not have it, but I used to have this in my collection at all times. It is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This retails for $43 as well. It had 4 stars and 9,000 reviews. So if you guys go back into my videos, like a couple years ago, I talked about this foundation a lot. It's one of my high-end favorite foundations that I do enjoy. But I don't think that it works for everybody personally, because I did find that this foundation was amazing for me when my skin was like normal. Like not during the summer, I don't feel like it worked very well, but like fall time, springtime, even winter, I could get through it if I hydrated very well. But if I didn't moisturize well and prep my skin well, it would definitely cling on and just accentuate anything that was bad on your skin. Next up is a setting spray, and I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. I wanna see if you guys can guess what it is really quickly. Let me know down below if you guys guessed it right, but it is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. You can spritz this on in the beginning of your makeup routine, or you can spritz it on after, or do both, and your foundation will stay. Everything on your face will stay. Next up is the Tarte Amazonian Foundation. This here retails for $39. It had 6,000 reviews and it had 4 stars. I've never felt like mousse foundations worked well on my skin. I've never gotten them to blend right, and it just, for some reason, doesn't like my skin. When I saw this on there, I was like, wow, I actually didn't expect you to be on here. Yeah, so we did have a beauty tool. Surprise, surprise. It is the Beauty Blender, and this one was retailed for $20, 8,000 reviews, and it got 4.5 stars, you guys. And not just like any beauty blender, this was specifically the pink one. I just personally don't like the original as much as I like the Beauty Blender Pro, which is their black one. So I did look that one up just to see like, where it stood. And that one actually only had 2,000 reviews. So I was like, okay, fine. I was kind of a little butthurt by it. I could definitely tell you like a handful of sponges I would truly pick out over the Beauty Blender, but that's just me. So then we move into the next product, which I do have quite a few of these. These are the Urban Decay Glide On Pencils. Can you tell I have quite a few? So these are by Urban Decay. These retail for $22. These had 15,000 stars and 15,000 stars. This had 15,000 reviews, you guys, and it had 4 stars. I think it had as many reviews as it did just because these have been around for so long, but these are amazing. If you guys have not tried these are truly amazing. I do think that their black one works really well, but I think that for me, I personally love more of their colorful shades. Like they have some really great colorful shades that you can put on the waterline. So yesterday I wore, this one here is limited edition, but they make, I just want to show you guys, shades that are more intense and vibrant. So the other one that I really do love also is called Alkaline. You guys can see it like almost matches my shirt. So I definitely do agree with the rating system that it has on this. So another mascara we have is the Benefit That They're Real mascara. This here retails for $25, 15,000 reviews, and it came to 4 stars. This also does have a mini that I do know of. Really great mascara as well. I don't have one with me, but I'll show you guys a picture and stuff like that. I really do like this mascara. Again, it's another mascara that definitely like lengthens and separates the lashes, and I think it's a really good like mascara to kind of help separate and lengthen. So if you like that mascara, I definitely think you would enjoy it. Then we moved into the BAREMINERALS Original Powder Foundation. This one kind of surprised me, honestly. This was $32 and it comes with 19,000 reviews, you guys. 19,000. 4.5 stars. Only because I did a review on this product. Not a review, but I did like an in-depth tutorial on how I get this product to work for myself. Spoiler, I love this product, but I felt like so many people watching this video were like, I hated that product because I didn't know how it works and stuff like that. Like I heard that so many times. Like, so when I saw the rating system, I was like, the comments I completely understood, because I was like, that's why I stopped using it, because I didn't think I was doing it correctly either. But then I like try to retrain myself on how to use it, but I was just really impressed by it. I have these two right here, which is what they're talking about. These are the originals. So these were actually sent to me by one of my sweet subscribers, so thank you. This was actually one that I found just here last weekend. If you guys follow me on Instagram stories, I did like a Marshalls haul with you guys through that. I found this for $12.99, and this one here is one of their big ones. This is in the shade medium beige, and I picked it up because did I know if this was gonna match me perfectly? No, but it was $12.99, you guys, and it's massive. It's one of their massive ones. So that's what it looks like. It's the original powder formula, and it comes like this. It's very beautiful packaging, and again, for $13, I was like, I will totally take it. I have to give it a little bit of its own moment because I truly love this foundation. When I was going through a really bad bout of breakout, especially really badly right here, this was like one of those foundations where I felt comfortable enough to put it on my skin. It didn't feel like it was breaking me out. It didn't feel heavy. It covered what I needed to. I also spoke about this in a recent video where I showed you guys exactly how I do my foundation routine to cover up like my scarring and my acne. And I spoke about how I like to use this also as a powder foundation on top. I am excited that it's in here. Again, a little shocked, but I'm truly excited that it's in here because it truly is a really great product once you get the hang of it. Next up is the Smashbox Original Primer. This is $36. It is their original Smooth and Blur Primer. It had 7,000 stars, and it had 7,000 reviews and 4 stars. Really great primer. If you guys like a silicone-based primer, you will really enjoy it because it does a really good job at blurring everything out and smoothing out the skin. So if you have any sort of like texture or large pores, this would be really great for you. Next up, again, after that, we go back into Anastasia. Her Dip Brow had 10,000 reviews on it, 4.5 stars, and it retails for $21. But if you are needing a brow product that is going to stay throughout the day, maybe you don't have, you have sparse brows like I do or whatever, this is definitely one to try out. When I was going through everything, I couldn't find eyeshadow palettes. And I was kind of shocked because I expected to find some, and I only found one palette that made the mark. The other ones that I found that I decided to include in here, just so you guys had some option, was we'll talk about it in a second. But the only palette, which again, I'll give you guys a couple of seconds because you guess which one it was. It was the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. This here had 8.9 thousand reviews, and it got 5 stars, you guys. 5 stars. Like, another one that I looked for to see if it would make the cut was the Soft Glam, because I feel like the Soft Glam is very similar in formula like this one, but it didn't make the mark. Okay, we need some other palettes in here because you guys need some choices. So then I moved into the next palette, and the next palette that came close to making the mark was the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. These had 4,000 reviews and they had 4 stars, and these retail for $29 a piece. Now, when I looked at them to see which one it was a collection of them. So it was her Nude Obsessions, which are some of these, and then they also had, I believe, the Neons. For me, I feel like you could definitely not spend the money on these and get Colourpop ones that are 9-pan palettes for $12. I'm just going to throw that out there. And then some of the other palettes that ran below the 4,000 mark, I'll just name them off really quickly. The Tarte in Bloom came out with 3,000 reviews, and it had 4.5 stars, which is also a really great palette. The other two I've never tried, but if you guys have tried them, you guys let me know down below your thoughts on them. Marc Jacobs Iconic Palettes. So this one here can retail anywhere from $30 to $49, it said. It had 2.4 thousand reviews, and it had 4.5 stars. I thought that was pretty damn good. So yeah, those are the products that I wanted to feature in today's video. I could have made this video a lot longer, but I already feel like this video is going to be long enough. I hope I gave you guys enough insight to some of the best rated beauty products out there. A lot of them I have in my collection or I've tried before and I've loved as well. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to see maybe, I don't know, let me know if you guys want me to do another one of these from a different beauty store, beauty place. You guys let me know down below what you guys want to see next. I love you guys. I will see you guys on my next video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.